Day 24.
In breaking news, for the first time since the 7th of October, many Israelis are celebrating a heartwarming human story that is also a military achievement. Last night, Tzahal, the IDF, in an operation in conjunction with Shabak, rescued Private Ori Megidish, who was captured by Hamas and held in Gaza for 3 weeks. She is well and has met with her family. Of course, the army is not releasing details of the rescue mission, but we're celebrating.
Shani Luk, 22, a German-Israeli woman who was abducted to the Gaza Strip during Hamas's October 7th onslaught, has been declared dead. Shani was taken into Gaza, probably already dead, and her body has not been returned. Zaka Rescue Service informed her family that a bone from the base of her skull, without which a person cannot survive, has been recovered and identified. Meanwhile, Hamas released a propaganda video showing 3 of the hostages saying what their captors instruct them. Rocket alerts sounded in Jerusalem and surrounding areas today for the first time in several days. Damage was caused by rockets in the southern cities, towns and settlements today when they were fired towards Netivot, Netiv HaSarah, Ashdod and Ashkelon, including direct hits on homes and industrial sites, but no one was injured. Ground troops and the Air Force killed several Hamas commanders today, including the head of the group's naval forces in central Gaza, Mohammed Safadi, the head of Hamas's anti-tank guided missile array in Tufa, Mu'min Hijazi, and Mohammed Audallah, a senior Hamas operative involved in weapons manufacturing. 3 people were killed by Israeli fire during gun battles in Jenin, including Riyam Hanun, a founder of the Islamic Jihad offshoot, Jenin Brigade. In the north, several mortars were fired from Lebanon at Israeli military posts, setting off sirens in a number of towns in the western Galilee. The IDF responded with artillery shelling against the source of the fire. Rockets were also fired towards Rosh Hanikra, El Kosh and other nearby towns close to the Lebanese border. Lebanese acting Prime Minister Najib Mikati said Hezbollah was acting with restraint. Yisrael Beitenu party leader Avigdor Lieberman urged stronger action against Hezbollah in Lebanon, warning that the Iran-backed militia is signalling its intention to expand hostilities against Israel. He said, "We can't wake up one day to a heavy salvo of missiles flying towards Haifa and Tel Aviv with Hezbollah's forces on the border." An off-duty IDF officer was arrested today by military police on suspicion of fatally shooting a Palestinian man, Bilal Mohammed Saleh, 40, who was killed while harvesting olives on Saturday. The soldier claims that he fired warning shots in the air and towards the ground when he was threatened by an Arab mob while out walking with his family. This contradicts police claims. Britain's ambassador to Israel, Simon Walters, said today the UK needs Israel to win the war with Hamas in Gaza. Simon also said that the UK government was extremely concerned about anti-Semitism and takes the safety of Jewry in the UK very seriously. And Tel Aviv University announced that the over 5,000 of its students who've been called up for reserve IDF duty will receive 1,000 shekels each within the next few days. More substantial additional grants, especially for those serving in the combat or combat support units, would become available, and the university will provide additional aid to students from the north and south of Israel who are now facing immediate financial problems. This is Peter Jones-Pellach reporting for NCJWA Australia.